Here we bring you the exclusive top news headlines for our viewers today. The top 10 news of the day are: China terms Russia's invasion of Ukraine a war for first time, hopes fighting stops soon. Biden blames Putin for soaring inflation in US, prices higher if tyrant not dealt with. European Union leaders accept Ukraine's EU membership as war with Russia enters day 16. Russia-Ukraine war, Russia forces bomb on Kharkiv Institute housing nuclear reactor. Russian forces advance 3 miles closer to Kiev after on-ground movement for 24 hours. Punjab, AAP CM-elect Bhagwant Mann to take oath at Bhagwant Singh's ancestral village. Akhilesh Yadav attempts face saver post Samajwadi Party's loss. Seats rose by 2.5 times. BJP tally down. Akhilesh Yadav forcibly defeated, says Mamata Banerjee, pointing at EVMs as BJP scripts UP history. Shashikala granted bail in connection with special treatment case. Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami resigns. China terms Russia's invasion of Ukraine a war for first time, hopes fighting stops soon. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi publicly called Russia's invasion into Ukraine a war for the first time since Moscow said that it launched a special military operation in Kiev last month. It is to note that China is one of the few nations which has showcased support for Russia and even accused NATO of pushing Russia to a breaking point. Biden blames Putin for soaring inflation in US, prices higher if tyrant not dealt with. In a continued attempt to punish Russia over the military operations in Ukraine, the US has been heavily impacted as the new consumer price index report suggested soaring inflation. President Joe Biden noted that Americans' budgets are being stretched by price increases and families are starting to feel the impact of Putin's price hike. European Union leaders accept Ukraine's EU membership as war with Russia enters day 16. Nearly 2 weeks after Ukraine filed an application seeking membership in the European Union, the bloc's leaders have given a green signal for the country's Euro integration. Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda informed on Friday that after 5 hours of heated discussions, EU leaders have said yes to granting membership to war-torn Ukraine. Russia-Ukraine war. Russian forces bomb Kharkiv Institute housing nuclear reactor. As Russia continues its military offensive in Ukraine, Ukrainian authorities claim that Russian forces have bombarded a nuclear research center, further accusing Moscow of nuclear terrorism. The Kharkiv Institute, which houses an experimental nuclear reactor, was attacked. Kiev Independent reported, citing a statement from Ukraine's state inspector for nuclear regulation. Russian forces advanced 3 miles closer to Kiev after on-ground movement for 24 hours. After being stalled for days, the Russian forces have now inched as close as 3 miles to the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, in the past 24 hours, a US Defense Ministry informed. As of now, the Russian ministry is stationed about 15 kilometers from the city center. 2 parallel Russian troops have simultaneously advanced from the northeast to push into the capital. However, some invaders emanating from the northern town of Sumy reportedly turned around towards the northeast. Punjab, AAP's CM-elect Bhagwant Mann to take oath at Bhagat Singh's ancestral village. After emerging victorious from the Dhuri Assembly constituency with 65,858 votes, the Aam Aadmi Party's Chief Minister-elect Bhagwant Mann drew cheers from the crowd when he said that he would take his oath of office in Khatkar Kalan. The place is the ancestral village of the independence warrior Bhagat Singh. Akhilesh Yadav attempts face saver post Samajwadi Party loss. Seats rose by 2.5 times. BJP tally down. Issuing his first reaction to BJP's victory in the UP election, SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav attempted a face saver by highlighting the positivities of his party. For instance, he thanked the people for increasing SP's seat and vote share in comparison to the 2017 polls. Contending that BJP's seat tally will continue to plummet just like this time's result, he vowed to continue the struggle for the public interest. Akhilesh Yadav forcibly defeated, says Mamata Banerjee, pointing at EVMs as BJP scripts UP history. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee led the charge against the BJP a day after the party swept 4 states. Calling the mammoth mandate for the Saffron Party not a popular but a machinery mandate, says Mamata Banerjee, stressing that winning elections using central agencies and through dictatorship won't catapult BJP to a 2024 win. Shashikala granted bail in connection with special treatment case. VK Shashikala was granted bail by the Anti-Corruption Bureau Court in Bengaluru in connection with the case that alleged special treatment was given to her while in jail. She was alleged that VK Shashikala was getting VIP treatment at the Parapanna Agrahara Central Prison in Bengaluru after she was convicted by the Supreme Court in a disappropriate assets case. Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami resigns. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami resigned from his post on Friday. His resignation comes a day after he lost the election from the Khatima Assembly constituency. Since we received a new mandate and this tenure is complete, I gave my resignation along with that of the cabinet to the governor. He told me to continue until the new government is sworn in. We have received the love of people and saw unprecedented results, says Pushkar Singh Dhami. Well, this was all about the top 10 news of today. Stay with us. We shall bring you top 10 news every day. This is Aparna Sundar reporting for iScope Media.